Ellsbury takes ball one. Boy, Masahiro Tanaka looks sharp in the top of the first.
Oh, good. He can't look much better than that.
No.
It kind of reminds me.
And already.
Freddie Gonzalez tossed out of a spring training game. Shades of Earl Weaver.
One pitch into the bottom of the first. Freddie Gonzalez's night is done.
Wow. You know what? The first pitch was close. Of course, a difference of opinion between Dan Iassogna and Freddie Gonzalez. Freddie thought it was a strike. Wow, I've seen Earl get the quick hook years ago. That was right out of Earl's playbook. Well, headed back to Orlando and Disney World. There could be worse places you're going to.
You can catch Space Mountain before the night's over if you want.
That was probably a strike. He's just not going to get the benefit of the doubt right now. AJ's pleading his case with Joe West.
Wow, Joe West just tossed A.J. Przinsky. Need a new catcher, he's done. Joe West just threw out A.J. Przinsky.
And he did it in a real cocky, nonchalant fashion. Well, Joe's in midseason bed already.
Now you can see A.J. Przinsky chirping behind the plate this entire inning. And Vizcaíno very wild in the frame. Przinsky had enough. Joe West has had enough. And A.J. is done for the rest of the night.
I'm liking the way things are happening. I'm going about my business.
Defensively, seems another hit by pitch for Justin Turner. He's going to need some ice after this. What is your take on this? I know you weren't part of it last year, or really in years past, between the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers, but there's a history between these two clubs. 3 hit by pitches so far. What's your thought?
The one that we had with Trumbo, that was clearly an accident. Obviously, when they hit JT the first time, it was intentional. Okay, point made, but it was a weak time to do it. 0-2 count, we had a guy, and then that happens here. I was talking to you, so I didn't see it, but you know, we still got a lot of games against them, so we'll make sure we protect our players.
So I would imagine that you're well versed in the rivalry and the no love lost between these two teams.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely aware of all those things. Fortunately, we had some good times in Philadelphia where we had teams that we didn't like and they didn't like us, so we're the Dodgers, and for a lot of reasons teams are not going to like us, and we're okay with that.
After the first hit by pitch, actually both of them in the first inning, the benches were warned. It appears that the officiating crew, the umpiring crew, is going to be tossing that pitcher. We'll confirm that here in a bit, but back to my question.
Oh, we don't know, but we'll Moyer gets hit by a pitch. Eitel and Moyer probably don't even know, and they just threw him out. That's the third Dodger pitcher.
And I think the acting manager is going to have to go too, Charlie.
Third Dodger hitter who has been hit by a pitch. Well, this team has a history.
Hey, how many guys are going to hit?
Well, Eitel is out. He's on his way. Glenn Sherlock, who took over for Chip Hale, I guess he's on his way to watch the rest of the game. I wonder if Eitel and Moyer have even heard of one another.
I know we don't usually play extra innings in a tie game, but we're just hoping they have enough players to get to 9.
You know, this spring there's not been a 10-inning extra inning game. They've all ties. They've ended at 9. Now they're going to let Sherlock stay. Well, Davey Lopes is no doubt talking about all the times he was hit over the years with Dylan Moyer, and will Sherlock be heading home?
into that two-seamer, wherever he wants to put it, and it changed his career.
Ooh, here's Ricky Weeks. Fastball zips behind him. Weeks homered on a 1-1 pitch leading off the ball game. Second time up, he flied to right. Yeah, he's trying to.
Something's going on.
There we go. Now the Mariners are up on the front step. Warning by Alan Porter to both dugouts. Here comes Lloyd McClendon. He's going to get in the face of Alan Porter. He's going to say, wait, now he just threw Lloyd out of the ball game. Lloyd with his hat back of his head, wagging his right hand, index finger in Porter's face, and he is animated. Now Lloyd folds his arms. His hands are moving like crazy, pointing at Ricky Weeks. Now, how can you make that call? Porter explaining to him, and all the Mariners are up now on the front rail. Some of the Indians are on the right side, but the Mariners certainly have been awakened here. And Lloyd is shaking that right hand and waving it hard in Alan Porter's face. Steps away, comes back for more as he stands on the line. Lloyd just unloading on Alan Porter. He emptied the bag. He's going back to the dugout. He said his piece.
Rosie, is that how you felt when we were talking to you about the Cy Young?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to go join Lloyd on the bus there.
Now Lloyd's gonna walk out to center, walk out to the bus, and he's still yakking at Porter. They're going face to face. He's walking towards the mound. He's going to walk past the mound. He looks, now he stops, turns around and says something to Porter. Walks past Chen, doesn't look at him. He might have said something we can't tell from up here. But that is one angry Mariners skipper.
And this is one long walk.
Sure is. He's going to break into a little bit of a jog. Probably happy to get out of the heat. But he defended his player there as Chen tried to hit Ricky Weeks. He threw one by him as he dropped down, Chen a left-hander, and threw it behind Weeks, and the second one almost hit him.
Well, I was trying to think back if something happened last year between Brantley and Hernandez